Hello viewers, welcome to our lecture series on contemporary issues in business and management, and this is going to be part 3 of our lectures on understanding the evolution of marketing 1.0 to 5.0. So, in the previous 2 lectures of mine, I tried to give you a brief introduction of the way marketing has evolved, and now we will be extending our discussion on the same topic, the way marketing has evolved from marketing 1.0 to 5.0, and still it is moving ahead. It has not stopped till date, because marketing is something which asks us to stay relevant in the marketplace. Unless we are staying relevant in the marketplace, we can't do marketing. So, from marketing 1.0 to marketing 3.0 we had discussed, and the way it is changing with the time. So, the concentration of marketing has altered, or you can say it has changed over time, and marketing progressed from commodity focus to an institutional focus, and then to a functional focus, and if you ask me, eventually it is coming to a social focus, where we are talking about societal marketing. We are talking about staying relevant socially as well, so that you are staying connected with every human being, and that is the core objective of marketing nowadays. So, at its core, marketing actually aims to match a company's products and services to the needs of customers. This is what we have been discussing for very long, that we all should be on the same page. I am a marketer, I am doing the marketing of my products and services. So, me and my customers, or what you can say is my clients, they should remain, or they should be on the same page. Whatever I am offering, I must ensure that they actually need that. I should not produce anything in isolation. I should understand that what is my duty. My duty is to ensure that what customer is expecting, the same I should provide. So, it is actually a journey from vertical, exclusive and individual to horizontal, inclusive and social. So, you can understand that marketing has traveled a lot. There was a scenario when we were talking about vertical, exclusive and individual scenarios, and now we talk about horizontal, inclusive and social scenario, a scenario which is no more vertical, no more exclusive and no more individual. It is all about being inclusive and social. So, if we look at the timeline, we have to first understand that marketing 1.0 actually started in which year. So, it was 1950 roughly, although I cannot say that precisely this is the only year when it was started, but yes, increasingly we accept that the decade of 50s actually belongs to marketing 1.0. Then came 1970s, which talks about marketing 2.0, then 1990 it talks about marketing 3.0. In the year 2010, roughly we dedicated to marketing 4.0, and roughly after completing 10 years in 2020 onwards, we call this scenario in which we are actually living right now, that belongs to marketing 5.0. Although now we have started talking about marketing 6.0 as well, which talks about being more immersive. So that would actually another step into marketing 5.0. So, I will be giving you a brief differentiation of all these segments, all these evolutions of marketing in due course of our discussion on the topic. But let me now tell you about the remaining part of marketing, part of evolution of marketing, that is marketing 4.0 and marketing 5.0. So, globalization actually it created a level playing field. In India, if you ask me, in the year 1991, we formally accepted and adopted the scenario of LPG, what you call as liberalization, privatization and globalization. So, globalization is actually offering a level playing field to everyone, and gone are the days when smaller, younger and locally based companies, they were not having any chance to compete against bigger, older and global companies. Now, the time belongs to those companies. If you have that ability, then of course, your size, your age of your company, your origin, it hardly matters. So, the competitiveness of companies will no longer be determined by their size, country of origin, or whatever past advantage they had. What matters is that the offerings which you are making, whether they are staying relevant in the marketplace or not. So, no matter how small you are, no matter how young a company you are, no matter how locally based your company is, if you are somehow able to mark your presence by the way of your offering, then of course your size, your country of origin, your past advantage, it hardly matters. What matters is the offering which you are presenting before your customers, your products and services with which you are entering into the market, or what you call as a bundle of utilities which you are going to offer to your customers. So, now we talk about being horizontal, being more inclusive and social. So, a company can be more competitive if you can connect with the communities of customers and partners for co-creation and with the competitors for cooperation. So, you can be more competitive if you are able to connect with the communities of customers, and that is something which is more important. So, the flow of innovation which was earlier supposed to be within the boundaries of a factory, it was once vertical from companies to the market, now it has become horizontal. So, it is coming from the customers, and this is what marketing 4.0 talks about. So, marketing 4.0, if you ask me to explain, I would say that it is an approach which combines the online and offline interaction between the companies and consumers, and this is the definition given by the Philip Kotler, who is actually regarded as the father of marketing. So, at the same time, it can also be explained as the approach which merges artificial intelligence with other technologies, other emerging technologies to increase productivity and increase human to human connectivity. So, their objective is to improve the customer interaction process. Whatever process is going on between the marketer and the customer, whatever communication they are actually having with their customers, that need to be improved, that need to be as per the requirement of the customers. So, wherever customers are present, as a marketer we should ensure our presence. If your customers are found in social media, you can't remain anti-social. You have to resort to that media, that is social media, where you find your customers. Where the customers are interacting, your presence is much needed. That I will justify also when we would have a discussion on marketing 5.0, which talks about the netizens, where there is a combination of internet and citizens to find a new world where customers are no more citizens, they are called as netizens, and those netizens, they play a very significant role. So, marketing 4.0 is actually talking about focusing on the customer's need by remaining social, and that too with the help of or what you call as loaded with technology. So, it has led to an increase in the outcome of different changes which sourced from an extreme worldwide challenge, other kinds of purchasers, and quick advancements and innovations. So, we have been talking about the customer's path stages, that in marketing 4.0, from unawareness to awareness, then there is a stage of appeal, asking, acting, and eventually the marketer's objective is that we should be able to create advocates for our brand, that we are finding customers as our advocate. And nowadays we talk about affiliate marketing, where the customers, after using the product, they themselves become the affiliate of a brand, and they go in the social media, they float this idea, and in that way there is a situation of co-creation, creation of a world where customers and marketers both are sitting together and crafting the strategies, crafting the ideas and transforming them into the reality, or what you call as the real world products. So, my dear learners, we have to understand that in marketing 4.0, the typical routine customer, the day to day customer, is said to follow a fixed customer path, and that path is actually again the awareness. From unawareness, you are following the path of awareness, then you become attracted to the brand, and you develop a set of prospective brands to purchase from, and you start appealing. and there is a time, the next step is that you should you search about the product online and compare the prices, features, etc. You start asking and acting, which means if you are satisfied with the information, you start acting, you are buying either online or in store or proceed to use the product for the first time. So, the action is in terms of purchase. And advocacy, when we talk about it, this is the ultimate goal of a marketer, that your customers start recommending the brand to others and they keep using it themselves. So, they are actually contributing in a significant manner, not only buying the products on their own, but also recommending others to buy, also advocating for the brand. And that is the ultimate goal a marketer is actually having from its own brand. So, my dear learners, when we talk about marketing 4.0, it actually prepared a background for another set of another frame of marketing, which is called as marketing 5.0. What marketing 5.0 requires? It requires us to analyze marketing 4.0. When marketing 4.0 reached at its peak, the beginning of marketing 5.0, or you can say the foundation stone of marketing 5.0 was already laid. So, we have to understand, we have to analyze that what was there in marketing 4.0, and then only you can revolve from segmentation and personalization to create a new marketing platform that is really personal, that is very personal for a customer, that yes, I consider this company to be mine, I consider this brand to be mine. And keeping that in mind, when marketers are developing a world of co-creation where customers and marketers, they work together to develop and build that particular brand for which the company is working. So, that is actually the future of marketing, in which we have now entered, and you can say now we are living in that scenario. And that actually happened during the pandemic of COVID-19. In the age of COVID-19 pandemic, where distancing and masking, it became the basic regime, nobody was actually aware of this kind of disease, this kind of pandemic, that there can be a situation where there is a complete lockdown. People were confined into their homes, and marketers, they were also trying to think, they were also confined into the four walls of their home or factory, and still they had to think how to reach to the customers. So, they have had to develop new ways of interacting with the customers to keep their business and capture new clients and customers by maintaining the personal connection. So, amid that crisis, people started finding opportunities. If you talk about universities and colleges, they also started connecting with the students through online modes, like we are interacting right now. So, this is also this mode of communication, it became very convenient, and it was much needed. So, even marketers, they could never think of going completely online, going for selling completely online. There is no scope, because there was no scope of calling customers at your place, as there was a complete lockdown. So, if I have to define marketing 4.0, I would say when online meets offline, style meets substance, and machine to machine meets human to human. That is the basic trait of marketing 4.0. And marketing 4.0 with these traits actually forced us to enter into the new domain of marketing 5.0. And this marketing 5.0 is actually regarded as a complex model. People call it to be a very complex model with several facets that must work together to ensure what the customer satisfaction and profit. So, ultimate goal is profit through customer satisfaction. I would say that we should not segregate profit from the customer satisfaction, rather we should say that the ultimate goal of marketer is to make profit, but that too should come through the customer satisfaction. So, it is a model which is asking us to work together to ensure consumer satisfaction with profit. And here the information is procured by the AI. We talk about artificial intelligence, we have machine learning, machine is able to analyze our activities. Number of times we are talking to our friends, or we are searching on a particular website for a specific product or services, and within fraction of seconds we come across some advertisement related to that product on our social media account, or even on the search engine. At times we find this is not coming in a you can say in a very ill planned way. This is coming in a very planned way. Rather, I would say it is coming in a very organic manner. Whatever we are discussing, the machine is trying to learn what I am willing to do. So the machine which we are having in our hands in the name of cell phone, that is very sensitive, that is able to understand that now what next I am going to do, cause at times we become predictable, and the moment we become predictable, the technology is going to copy us. So even in teaching we always say that we should not become predictable, we should not repeat the way we are teaching. So if your task is repetitive in nature, then of course technology is going to copy that. So information procured by AI and other technological channels, which we call as data driven marketing or digital marketing, is actually inputted into the three different types of marketing techniques, which are very much prominent nowadays. We use three different types of marketing. One is predictive, second is augmented, and third one is contextual. Now let me first explain the first one, that is predictive. As I told you, the moment your actions become predictable, technology is going to predict that what next you are going to do, and accordingly they are going to offer you the products or services, the advertisements or ideas, they would come in front of you. So this is a clue for the marketers when it comes to positioning their advertisement, where to place their advertisement, when to show the advertisement. So it is based on the predictions which they are making. The second one is augmented. Here we are talking about going a level ahead from wherever we are standing right now. So the enhancement, this actually talks about enhancement in the technology which we are using for our communications, for our productions and services, for our channels of distribution. So we need to stay augmented. We have to be in sync with the latest developments in technology. And the third one is more prominent, that is called contextual. Whatever advertisement you are showing, whatever ideas you are flashing, that need to be contextual. It should not be like that I am going to my university for taking a lecture and I am finding an advertisement for watching a movie. That would actually go out of context. So it need to be contextual. When I am going for teaching, then the advertisement or the ideas or the information related to that domain should come to me. And here comes the role of machine learning. Machine learns that yes, depending upon your location, depending upon your way of journey and the time which you are spending on searching different sites, that actually gives an idea to the machine that yes, this is at this point of time, this is contextual, this is within the context, and accordingly the advertisement is being flashed. And that is why I told you that whatever is coming in front of us in the name of advertisement or in the name of promotion, that is actually coming in an organic manner. So organically customers are being contacted, being informed, and when we club all these three together, we call it agile marketing. Nowadays there is a new term in marketing 5.0, we call it as agile marketing. That agility is actually at the core of marketing 5.0. You need to be very agile, you need to stay relevant in the marketplace in terms of the augmented technology, in terms of following the predictive marketing and contextual marketing. So this is these three things, when they are combined, they are being called as agile marketing, and this framework is framework in harmony while ensuring it complies with social norms and guidelines, and actually it is sustainable. So if we have to understand agile marketing, it is at the core, what is there at the core? Data driven marketing is there. And as I told you, as I discussed with you, there are three important components into it. The first one I told you about the predictable marketing. The second one was talking about the contextual, that you need to be predictable, you need to be augmented, and third one was contextual. So when these three things are clubbed together, we call it agile marketing, and this all this is done within the society, and of course this is the only way you can sustain. So if you look from the point of view of sustainability, these three important factors are very important: technology, sustainability, and society. So you have to stay relevant in the marketplace, and market belongs to that society, market is the part of society, as and of course then only you will be able to sustain for long. So marketing 5.0 has to actually deal with the consequences of aggressive and unchecked growth over decades. The growth which is very aggressive, the speed of growth, the pace at which this growth has actually seen the light of the day, of course that is very aggressive, it is unchecked, and it is leading to negative environmental impact and rising inequality as well. So we are living in the world where there is a lot of negative environmental impact, and that is why we have started talking about ESG reporting nowadays. And there is also a rising inequality, the rising gap between the haves and have-nots is also there in front of us. So my dear learners, companies cannot thrive and survive if they ignore the external consequences of their actions. Whatever I am doing, I must be very vigilant and conscious about its consequences, for the society in which I am living, for the society in which I am offering my products and services. So we cannot take them for granted. We have to be very careful about the external consequences of all our actions, be it marketing, be it advertising, be it production, be it advertising, because marketing involves and it encompasses everything from the idea generation to commercialization to advertisement to channels of distribution. So marketing 5.0 is not only telling us about the silver lining which we are having nowadays, that we are able to contact customers at different platforms. They are omnipresent and we are also omnipresent. Our channels have become the omnipresent, our customers are omnipresent, and they expect us to be omniscient, that we should know what our customers are thinking. So this silver lining is not coming alone, it is coming up with a lot of challenges for present day marketers. So due to all this, one of the core purposes of marketing 5.0 is to use and apply artificial intelligence, because it is a technology only which can help us in standing or with the expectations of our customers. So with the artificial intelligence, we need to prevent and correct the pollution and environmental damages that has occurred over the years, and AI has actually formed an integral part of the advertising process. Now most of the advertisement nowadays, marketing has gone all digital, and I would say it is not only digital, even within the digital it is changing every day. So we were talking about the netizens, now we talk about the physical scenario where the physical presence and the digital technology need to combine together. So multiple makeup brands, I would say in the cosmetic industries you would find that accessory brands, makeup brands, they have been using the the AI to help the ease of the case of apprehensions of the consumers and boost online sales. So they have been using technology to actually ease the to actually eliminate the apprehensions which customers are having. And in this way, marketing 5.0, I would say it has enormous potential to improve online sales and consumer satisfaction, and eventually it will reduce the carbon footprints of the brands as well. So it is not only convenient, it is also cost effective, and it is also environmentally safe. So we have to understand, my dear learners, that the marketing has traveled a lot from marketing 1.0 to marketing 5.0. And the journey started from 1950. It was driven by the industrial revolution, then 70s, 90s, 2010 and 20, and now we have started talking about marketing 6.0, marketing being more immersive. So if we look at marketing, 1.0, the complete focus was on commodity, what you call as product. The focus was on product only. In marketing 2.0, we started talking about the customer's need, we started thinking about the customer's requirements. So, focus shifted from production or product to the customers. In marketing 3.0, again the focus changed to value which we are going to offer. In marketing 4.0, we combined offline and online, which means here comes the role of technology. In marketing 5.0, we have started talking about dominance of the digital environment, and that is what I told you, that we have to augment the technology which we are using. So, we started talking about a marketing which is called as agile marketing. So, marketing 5.0 is well defined by the term agile marketing. So, my dear learners, with this we had understood the basic ideas behind marketing 1.0 to 5.0. In the next lecture of mine, I will tell you about the key differentiators across marketing 1.0 to 5.0. With this, I am concluding this very lecture of mine. Thank you so much.